movement that demanding a new Sudan, seeking for real solutions to the root of the issues. And in spite of the horrific end, which Human Rights Watch recently concluded amounted to a war crime, the demonstrator refused to cede power to these forces and again took to the streets in a huge protest in June 30th. The masses are still demonstrating and sacrificing their lives, demanding the revolution's forced correction. They call for unconditional end to the military rule. The streets do not betray our great heroes are chanting. They are right, the streets will not betray. June 3rd massacre is a wound that will not end unless justice is achieved and criminals are brought to justice. This is the role of the streets and they are capable of realizing it. Long live our beloved country, Sudan. Long live all Sudanese heroes who are occupying the streets right now. And they're demanding freedom, peace, and justice. Long live Third Massacre heroes. We will never forget your horrific sacrifice. Long live the brave Sudanese who are still filling the streets, ready to die for freedom, peace, and justice. And let's introduce Mohammed Saif.
Thank you all. Thanks for the great introduction and for giving a recap of what happened during the past 3 years in Sudan, the revolution and the aftermath that came after it. I'm really happy to be here and happy to be with you guys, especially during Ramadan, in front of Congress, where we've been championing for Sudan for quite a while, since 2019. There are quite a few people who are continuously active, keeping the memories of those who've lost during the revolution and prior to that alive, and trying to achieve what they stood for and what they were fighting for. So since 1989, since the Bashir regime came and took over the country, we have lost about 2 million Sudanese people, either through death or misplacement. That's according to the UN. And obviously that number is a lot higher, given what happened in the Darfur area. But just imagine 2 million people that disappeared in the span of one military rule. There is no instance in modern world history where military successfully led a nation and the nation became prosperous. In fact, as of today, there are only 6 nations in the world that are occupied or ruled by military rule, and they're all unsuccessful, including Sudan. Sudan consistently ranks last in about every index, from education, safety, poverty, health-wise. It's just not a successful nation. So as we gather here today to commemorate the memories of those who stood for something and their lives were taken away from them, I don't like to say that they gave up their lives. They were standing for their rights, for our rights, but their lives were taken from them unjustly by military rulers who were supposed to be there to protect them. So as we move forward and we continue to keep their names alive, how do we make sure that their memories stay with us, what they stood for, and the goals and the objectives are achieved? As of today, it looks like we're regressing, but the revolution is ongoing. Everything that can be done from outside and getting the world support, we have done and achieved that, which is a monumental change for the Sudanese people. From activism to politician, that has been done. So we have world support. Now the work has to be from within and from the political leaders in Sudan to make sure that all these lives that we've lost are not lost in vain. So the work is ahead of us. It's not stopping. I think there is progress. The people aren't going to stop protesting, and we certainly aren't going to stop protesting here and standing, and make sure that we're supporting them in every way, in every possible way that we can. We will continue to do that. I have been doing it. Guys, there are people who are working about 30-40 hours a week, making sure that they're in these halls, talking to members of Congress, making sure that Sudan and these lives that we've lost are not forgotten. And here today, you are doing your part as well by attending, by donating, by making sure that the people in Sudan hear us and understand that they're not alone. We're with them and we'll continue to be with them. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Muhammad سيف الدين. الشعر والرسم والغناء والموسيقى كانت من الأدبيات التي تميزت بها ثورة ديسمبر المجيدة. الآن نستمع إلى مقطوعة موسيقية من فرقة أوتار النيل، الأستاذ مرقن الزين، الأستاذ ماهر تاج السري، الأستاذ مجدي العاقل. الأستاذ عاصم أحمد.
الفقرة الجاية هيغني فيها من الواضح الفنان أدروب كويس بعد الأغاني الوطنية حبيب الشغل
طيب السلام عليكم. تحية الثورة وتحية في حضور الشهداء. نبدأ فعالية مجزرة الشهداء. نحن نؤكد إنه من الأعمال اللي بنقدمها قبيلة المبدعين والموسيقيين دوما تدعم قضايا الشعب السوداني وقضايا الثورة السودانية وتضحيات الشهداء التزام بتحقيق. ونحن الفنانين والموسيقيين منذ أمد بعيد هم إلى جانب قضايا الشعب السوداني في الحرية والديمقراطية والعدالة، وسنظل على هذا المنوال أبدا ما حيينا. رسالتنا من أجل الحق والخير والجمال. حنبدأ بمعزتنا للسودان بأعز مكان، ونختم بمارش الانتصار متمنيين انتصار الثورة المجيدة وتحقيق أهداف النبيلة. شكرا.
حصل يعني خطأ فني
عز مكان
فصل الأجهزة بسبب أعتقد إنه أحسن عليكم بعد ما تبدأ الفقرة الموسيقية.
كلم عن عمك عبد الله
اليوم
كويس
يعني بنحاول نحكي ذكرى مجزرة أكثر انهزاما في السودان غدر الدم. أنا أكفي وبعدين بعد ما سووا
Those are floodlights. They should have plugged them.